Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Listen, this video is going to be for our NPL Pink team, so 2011, 2010, 2009, 2008, and then the 2006, 2007 teams. All right, so a couple of things, just some updates on the NPL schedule. Obviously, this weekend we're at NCFC and Wake FC, which is really the last travel weekend that we have. The rest of the games are going to be home games, whether that's against other CCL clubs or whether that's against the other part of the CDA teams or whatnot. Just a couple of quick updates with the schedule. November 23rd, there's going to be 3 games. The 2010s, the 2008s, and the 2006-7s are all going to play a game, and these will be the cross games with the other CDA teams. We're going to play at American Memorial Legion Stadium, which is where the Carolina Ascent play, and this will be in accordance with the Carolina Ascent game that night. So we're just going to make it a whole CDA day, do the games at the American Legion Stadium. We're going to have a tailgate and all of that prior to the game. We'll have more information coming out about that. The other update is, I know at the beginning of the season in August when we did the meeting about, or it may have been late July, where we did the NPL meeting, we talked about the NPL playoffs and showcase. So just some update on that. It'll be Martin Luther King Day weekend, so January, I think that's 18th and 19th. I don't have an exact location yet, but I did want to get that. I've updated it. It's in Sports Engine, so all those updates are to be held. Also attached with this video in the email is going to be the rest of the game dates for the rest of the year, plus you can see any other games that have to be scheduled. We're still working on dates to get those scheduled. With a lot of those, they are other Champions League teams or Champions League clubs, so they're local teams or they're other CDA teams. So we may end up doing those in a midweek later in the season. We may end up doing those in early January or mid-January before we go to the NPL playoffs and showcase, just so that we have another game to prepare before we actually go down to the playoffs and the showcase, depending on which part we qualify for. But I just wanted to give you those updates. The other thing is, I know last weekend was kind of a real bear on the and strain of the rosters and things like that. I think a lot of that had to do with kind of reschedules of homecoming and things like that due to hurricanes and stuff. I think we're beyond that. We're past that. So I just want to kind of reiterate, anytime you know you're going to be missing, right? So think about these dates that are going to be sent out in this email. Anytime that you know you're going to be missing, go ahead and send myself and also your coach, whether that's Stuart or whether that's Keith, send us an email now if you know you're going to be missing. Outside of like illness, injury, or, God forbid, a tragedy in the family, something like that, we should really be knowing about any absences probably 10 to 14 days out. So vacations, stuff like that, and dates that you know that you're away. We should really know 10 to 14 days out so that we can adjust the roster and have plenty of time to notify others if we need them to play. So anyway, I appreciate it. Please reach out if you have any questions. Happy to answer them the best that I can. And we look forward to seeing everybody at Boo Fest tonight. Thank you. Bye-bye.